Hey guys, welcome back to Tip Tuesday. My name is Matthew Sturkey with Stone Mill Log and Timber Homes. Thanks for joining us this week. Last week we did our third part series on feasibility and contingencies in an offer for that ideal land to build your log or timber frame home. This week we're going to talk about the due diligence period. What is that, and what things should you be looking for in due diligence? Well, due diligence is the period of time that you have to start doing some research on the property before you move forward to closing. It's the period of time that you have to do your homework, to dot your I's, to cross your T's, to check everything out to make sure everything with the property is exactly the way you want it before proceeding to closing. What things should you be looking for in due diligence? Well, one is going to be building permits. Make sure you call your codes department and just ask them simple questions about what is going to be required in order to get a building permit. You cannot get a building permit at that point because you don't have a set of plans, but just make sure you're not going to run into any obstacles. The second thing is going to be do a soil test, or what we call a perk test. If the property has not been perk tested before, make sure you get a soil test so you know how many bedrooms you can build on the property. If you're looking to build a 4-bedroom, but the property only suits a 3-bedroom soil test, make sure you know that before you proceed to closing, because that could be a deal breaker potentially. The third one is property lines. Make sure you get a survey, or if you didn't request a survey in your contingencies, make sure you know where the property lines are. Make sure that you can identify boundary lines so that you know exactly how much room you have to build, especially for a smaller lot where you're building a little bit bigger footprint. And then zoning, make sure you check zoning. There are some of our clients that build rental property, short-term rentals. Make sure you're zoned in an area that allows for short-term rentals, because around this area there are some areas that do not allow for short-term rentals. And then it's probably a good idea to consult with a general contractor. Get a GC out to the property, take a look at the topography, the property lines, the desired plan that you want to build, make sure it fits within the property lines. So do that homework on the front end. These are all things that you can do in that due diligence period. When that due diligence period ends, you typically will proceed to closing, or you will say, hey, I'm not interested in the property, and you'll go look for another one. So these are just some of the many things that you can do in due diligence. Hopefully this has been helpful. Please join us again next week for more Tip Tuesday. Until then, please stay safe and healthy, and take care.